Hey yo, Tavern Terra, welcome back to the show. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Click that bell button somewhere on this page. Is somewhere probably right here or right here. Wherever David decides to put it, that's where it is. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend that tells a friend, you know what I mean? And we're going to get it popping. Let's get into the show. You feel me? Let's go.
Yeah. Good looking out, Dad. Yeah. Ha, it's Flav, you heard? It's Flav. Check it, I had to get what I earned. It's my turn. Welcome to the show. It's Trenton's Tavern. Yeah. Ha, that's how we doing it. Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
Oh, I got another one.
Good.
This one is kind of good though, and this one might be a little bit serious, but I think you sent me the story. I think. But anyways, I know it. So, what happened was Shorty wanted to get married, and her husband said, "We can get married if you lose weight."
Ha! No, you sent that, didn't you?
No, you sent that
Did
to
I?
me. Yeah.
I did. Yo, yeah.
You sent that to me.
I did.
The husband said, "We can get married if you lose weight." So this is kind of a two-part question, because that's one, and then this one, if a man says he's leaving his girl if she gets fat, is he wrong? So that's kind of a two-part question.
Okay, we can do it that way, but it's kind of not. But okay. Well, all right. So what's the they tie in the same ways they tie in, they don't. Okay. So what's the first, what are you asking?
Okay. So the first one is, this man wrong for telling this woman that if she has to lose weight in order for him to get married?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
But devil's advocate, which it looked like she went with it. She didn't have no problem with it.
That's her.
But he was still wrong.
I think so.
Even if she wasn't offended?
She should have been.
It looked like she went along with it, though.
No, I get what it looked like. I mean, you're asking my opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. Yeah, she should have been.
Yeah.
I ain't too fat for you to fuck. And do everything else we're doing. I'm assuming they was living together.
Probably had kids. My thing is, what would make him say that?
Chauvinist, misogynistic. Who fucking knows? And my whole thing is this. Let's say, for sake of this discussion, let's say you had a problem with her weight or a concern. There's a better... First of all, you don't enter into a union with a fucking ultimatum.
You absolutely do not.
So let's put that out there first. And there's a better way. Let's say he said that maybe because it was an actual concern. Not that it was an attraction problem or anything. Maybe he was just concerned about her health. Mm-hmm. And in some ignorant way of thinking, he saw dangling that kid. Like, that ain't the way to fucking do it. Mm-hmm. You sit down, you have a conversation. You can have a conversation like adults. You can even be blunt if you feel it's necessary. But to put that out there, she should have smacked him in his face.
This looks like, it seems like and I hate to have to be this guy, but this seems like a case of no dad in her life, maybe some self-confidence issue,
and it could be,
or you know what I mean,
or put this out of hell. She might be stigmatized. Hell. This
too.
And if anything, it could show how more toxic he is.
Mm-hmm.
and how he controls her, and maybe has manipulated and brainwashed her.
Absolutely,
because
any human being, any human being accepting stuff like that.
Personally
accepting stuff like that, Red, they have an issue.
I personally think she should have been offended, and she should have punched that nigga in the face.
But she didn't.
Nope.
She started working out and lost weight.
And that's, hey, I'm glad it worked for her.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the way to do that.
Which is another thing.
Don't agree with that at all.
Being worried about people's issues and they not even worried about it. You know what I mean? Like she should have definitely been offended.
But now, to the second part of your question, where you're trying to take it, let me make sure I read that right. Yeah, if he says he's leaving because no.
No what? Is
the
he
second
wrong?
part
He's not wrong?
No. Let me tell you why. First of all, I think you should have phrased the question if a man or a woman, if they tell their partner. Mm-hmm. So here's how I look at this, and I think it's natural depending on how much you work out, this, that, and the other. The average person, the older you get, everybody put on some weight. There's a difference between naturally putting on weight, just from getting older, being less active, whatever, versus like totally letting yourself go. I have a problem with the totally letting yourself go part. I'm not talking about you gaining weight from me making you pregnant, this, that, and the other. This is just you letting yourself go because you don't want to get off the couch. You don't ever want to do nothing. You want to eat. You want to eat Oreos and drink a bottle of wine every day. Like, literally letting yourself go out of laziness. That, to me, is an issue. Now, I'm not just going to outright leave, but I am going to have a conversation like, hey, babe, we need to talk about you kind of, I get we going to, we both going to gain some weight, but you just letting yourself get to, because I've seen that happen with people. I've actually seen it on both sides of the spectrum. One was with a man and one was with a woman.
Did they leave him?
Yeah.
Both times?
Yeah, because the other felt like they didn't need to lose weight and you should just accept it. And it got to the point to where they was trying to tell them, you don't understand. You are at the point to where you are becoming physically unattractive. Like, that's how sloppy you're getting. And it's not like, and see, this is the thing you have to take into account.
And this is pure laziness?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. It's not like there's nothing wrong with you. You have a medical condition or something like that. This is just you just being nothing. Hey, case in point, no. We can use you, for example. And I'm not trying to be funny or mean. You like thick. And I've seen what your level of thick is. I shouldn't say that. The couple I've met, I'm pretty sure I could go out tonight and pick one and be like, yeah, that's the type he like right there. That same level of thick you like. Be in love with whatever. If they balloon to like 325 for no reason, you're going to feel some type of way about that.
Absolutely.
And I mean, you can love them and everything. Like I said, it's different. Like if it's some type of medical condition, like thyroid, like there's different reasons shit happens. But if it's just the natural part of aging, and progression, that's one thing. But if it's not, and if it's of her own doing, because she just don't want to take care of herself and let's just put it out there, be a bum, so to speak, and you being the person you are, you gonna give her the concern speech at first.
Wait, what you mean, me?
You a nice person like that. You gonna give her the concern speech at first, and then when that don't work, you might be a little more blunt, and And then after the bluntness, you gonna basically look at it like, look, I'm about to start fucking around. You can fix this, or just know I'm about to be out here in these streets. What you wanted? Like, I'm telling you, this is where we're at. Because here's the thing: you looking like that, I am no longer attracted to you. I literally have to think of what you used to look like to get my dick hard and fuck you. You might not want to say that, but that's what's gonna be going on in your head. I got to think about what you used to be.
That's a fact.
I expect you to change as we get older, this, that, and the other. That's going to happen. But just because you want to do nothing? Nah. I don't. If you have an honest conversation with a person, and see, and that's the thing, you can't be coming from a shallow place. But if you have an honest conversation with a person, and they just don't care and keep doing it, like,
you out.
Eventually, I'm going to be.
Okay, let me tell you why you wrong.
You a damn lie, because you can't even say it with a straight face. This is you straight up being devil's advocate right here. Go ahead. I can't wait to hear this shit. Go ahead.
Let me tell you.
I can't wait to hear this. Come on.
Let me tell you why.
Why am I wrong?
Let me tell you why you're wrong, my boy. Mm-hmm. You watch TV, right?
Oh, I don't do too much, brother.
You seen My 600-Pound Life?
Yeah, I love that show. I'll tell you why in a minute. Go ahead, because I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
You seen that, right?
Go ahead.
But see that all of them, most of them got men
and women.
It
irritates the fuck out of me.
They got somebody that's helping him
because I'm trying to understand how that
right. So
think about what you. But hold on. Think about what you're enabling. That's not the. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They helping them, right? Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is that's got to be true love because they probably wasn't like that when they met them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So here's the thing.
No, some of them motherfuckers were. You don't just get 600 pounds overnight.
No, you don't.
Shit. You take time to get up there.
But you had stop. We can't laugh at that.
Yes, we can. I watch that shit and I crack up. You know the other thing? No, I'm glad you brought that. No, for real. You know the other thing I think about when I watch that?
What?
Especially the ones, not the ones that are cooking. Well, even the ones that are cooking. How the fuck do they afford their food? Because half of them ain't got jobs.
Yeah, they be getting money
and every time,
state.
But that state money's only so much.
Now they get food stamps, bro.
Still, these motherfuckers, every time they eat, it's $50, $60, $70 a pop. You think about this.
That's from the show.
No, from
being on the show.
From the research I did, they don't get paid for that. It's like some documentary shit. They're not really getting paid for that.
Why would you allow people to embarrass you?
So, because I'm a little slow and been drinking, let's just do some math. Hold on, real quick. Let's say just for 3 meals a day, right? 3 meals a day. Mm-hmm. Let's say you spending $60. All right, that's $180.
That's $180.
That's a week, my nigga.
$12.60.
And let's do a month.
$50.40.
That's just eating. Now for the coup de grace, let's do a year.
What's a coup de grace?
That's a year. And wait a minute.
That's more than some people's salary.
Wait a minute. And mind you, I said literally just 3 meals a day. You watch that shit. These motherfuckers are eating 6, 7, 8 motherfucking times. Mind you, and this is what they spent. Hold on. That's what you spent.
That's $60,000 a year on food.
This is what you spent. You ain't paid rent, water, gas, cake. This is just that. And like you said, there are grown ass physically fit. Hell, there are grown ass just regular overweight people that don't even make this much money.
Nah, for real. For real.
Think about that.
How do you were.
I be wondering. No, I really do wonder how do they afford it.
They gotta be getting paid somewhere.
They got to be getting more than one check. They probably getting, because you figured, let's see, well, which is true.
It's a disability.
Yeah, because most of them don't work. So you probably figured disability, food stamps. How much could you honestly possibly get to live like that? Now, some of them, they be living in some nice places. Some of them be living in some fucking hovels, but some of them be living in some nice places and got nice cars.
They do have nice cars.
They have to, because they can't fit in no regular shit. But that dude tripped me out every time I watch that. All these motherfuckers got boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, and wives, and
Right?
shit.
So
And
how you mad at somebody else?
And here's the part.
How
Here's the part that trips me out.
are
Some
you
of
mad
them,
at somebody else?
some of them, they'll ask them, and it's an obvious question, like what do y'all do for sex? And it's like, no, well, we don't have it. So, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish. No, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me?
Yo, what's up with you? What's up with you?
Hold on.
Yo, what's up with you?
So you mean to tell me you gotta take care of this person? You the only one working. You paying all the bills. You gotta bathe them, help them go to the bathroom,
all that,
everything.
all that.
You can't get no other than self. You can't get no type of release.
How are they supposed to though? That's 600 pounds you gotta hold up.
Listen,
How?
that's
Most of them can't even hold their legs up.
But that's my point.
And do you really want to get in that? It
No.
probably
No.
smells bad.
No. You're making my point.
Oh, okay.
That most of them,
How are they
you
keeping
got
them?
yourself that way.
Yeah.
Now, is it a question of to the other person? Are you truly that afraid of being alone? Are you that motherfucking insecure?
Or maybe that's
Or
real
how much
love.
fucking apathy do you really motherfucking have?
Maybe that's real love.
And for some there are, and then there's also for some it's a fetish. They like them big motherfuckers like that.
You can't call them that.
That's what they are.
You can't. They're
Yeah.
people. You can't call them motherfuckers. Big
They
motherfuckers.
big motherfuckers.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'd be a cheating ass.
Okay, Red. Since we sitting here talking about marriage and all of these people, these beautiful big people, BBWs, right? These beautiful big women or guys, people, whatever. Since we sitting here talking about marriage, there was a video that I sent you, I think. Or you might have sent it to me. I think I sent it to you. Anyways, the video was Money was proposing in the car.
You said it.
And I sent it to you, right? Okay, so Money was proposing in the car. His shorty driving, and he's asking her to marry her. He's asking her to marry him. And she's in the car like, no, like, that's not what I want. Like, I don't want that. That's not no proposal. Like, you ain't even planning this out. You didn't put nothing into this, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, we've been together for 10 years, and this is how you're going to propose, blah, blah, blah. So I sent it to Red, and I was like, I'm like, is this a topic? And he was like, yup. So we about to talk about it because, okay, it's a lot to dissect in this. It is a lot to dissect. But what I'm going to say is, shorty, if you've been waiting for 10 years now, I don't give a what he did. When he popped the question, you supposed to say yeah. Because you've been playing house this whole time. You've been playing all of this time. You've been with this man for 10 years. I know people that's been with people for longer than that. Still ain't got no ring. You know what I mean? Like, got babies by him and everything. But you're on year 10. And he finally decides to just boom. You know what I mean? Pop the question. Now, the reason that I also agree with him is because, to me, I understand that people want to capture the moment, you know what I mean? So you got to plan something with the families and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's all cool. You know what I mean? But when I just get up out of we sitting on the couch. I just get up, go to the room, you know what I mean? Like, and I come back, I get on my knee and I'm like, yo, I need you to be my partner for the rest of my... And that's just how I'm going to say it too. Like, listen, you know what it is. Like, I need you to be my partner for the rest of my life. And whoever I'm with or whoever I'm asking, they going to know that's how I'm going to ask. Just like that. You know what I mean? I need you to be my partner for the rest of Like, you want to do this? Like, let's just be, you know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What you doing?
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish proposing to my invisible wife. Anyway,
Okay.
shorty, you know what I mean? I need you. You know what I mean? Boom. No plans, no nothing. If she telling me no because she like no, that's not how I planned it. That's not that's not the proposal that I wanted. You know what I mean? That 10 years just went out the window for me. The 10 years is done. Because fuck what you wanted. I mean, you can. The reason I'm saying fuck what you wanted is because you're gonna have your day for the wedding. You can do whatever you want for the wedding. All you gotta do is say yeah to me. That's me. That's me. I don't know what this man was thinking. I don't know why he proposed the way he did. I don't know if he could afford it or whatever. I don't know what his reasoning for doing it the way he did it for. But if it's me and I just get up and do that off the whim, like in my head, that was my plan. And it's like, I want that to be authentic. Like, yeah, nobody might have not. Now, also, I probably will get the permission from the parents, like, or whatever I had to do before, but I would let them know that this is what this is going to be. We can celebrate later, blah, blah, blah. But she's going to have her day at the wedding. So if this is what it...
So, here, okay. Let me take this point by point.
Do your thing.
Here's the most important thing. As plain Jane as you were saying your proposal is going to be.
Nah, that's going to be fire. It ain't going to be that plain Jane, but I was saying if I was. Like, if that was.
Like I said, as plain Jane as you say it's going to be. Here's the biggest difference between yours and his. At least you got down on one knee. This nigga did it from the passenger seat. No, I
What's
can't.
wrong with that, though?
Because I can kind of see her point. So let's just be honest about it. To do it the way he did it, I personally don't agree with. I'm not saying you had to have some big ass elaborate plan, but it looks like they was on the way home from the drive-thru and he was just like, yo, I get what you're saying as far as the sentiment, but that's a shitty way to do it. It just is. And I think in her mind, she's looking at it, and let's assume she's done everything a partner is supposed to do. Been that supportive person, never cheated, never strayed, been down with, been 10 toes down with this nigga for 10 years. You can't at least get on your knee?
See, my thing is this. That type of gesture and how he did that, he thought that was going to be cool with her.
I don't think that's what it meant.
But I'm saying that to say she had to have known.
And also, I wasn't finished.
Oh, my bad.
Because I can see where you're going, and I'm about to combat that. If you spend 10 years with a person, some shit you should know how they gonna take.
You should know.
Which is my point. Because to me, what that says is that he don't, and she's just as wrong as him. So, and I'm gonna get to her when I'm done. But he don't necessarily really value her as he should.
Probably not. You probably right.
I mean,
that.
even if you'd have just waited until y'all got in the house and on the side of the bed, nigga, at least do if you ain't gonna do shit else.
Oh nah, you probably right.
At least do the knee thing. At least do the knee. If you don't do,
right.
I don't care if you had just got out the shower, butt naked, cooking. What? At least do the knee thing. Because maybe that long, and I get what you're saying. Maybe together that long, maybe he figured because of how they are, he ain't got to do no grand gesture or go through no big ass spectacle like some of the shit you see on social media. But goddamn, from the passenger seat, dog. From the passenger seat. Come on, man. From the passenger seat.
Yeah, but look, here's my thing. And
No, ain't no button from the
look,
passenger
So
seat.
let me tell you. Let me show you another example of why I'm saying that might have been cool. Like, and you might not agree with this either. But did you see how Jim Jones and Chrissy got married?
That was dumb on her part.
Like, he just like she proposed.
Well, she asked first.
He didn't say yeah
Exactly.
at the time.
Exactly.
But then he came back like during breakfast and was like, "Yo, so you said you want to marry me?" Like,
No, it wasn't breakfast. They were in Miami. He went to Miami and gave her that ring, or whatever the fuck they were.
That.
And I thought his was shitty. But that reality TV shit, some of that shit's so state. You don't know what the fuck's real and what's not anymore.
That's true.
I thought his was shitty. He didn't get down on it. Like, he stood up over her and just opened the ring like, what's up? Like, I thought that was shitty.
But yeah,
I get that might be the type of relationship they have, and that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm sorry.
I would never do that.
But at least in his defense, he flew to where she was and went and got her. So at least in that aspect, he did that. This nigga's in the passenger seat, bro. They're on the way home from churches. Or Popeye, wherever the fuck they's coming from.
Maybe that was his version of love, bro. Like,
or maybe it's the flip side of it, like of what happened in the video. Maybe he was tired of her ass and he knew that would make her leave, which is what the fuck she did.
how do you know she left?
I don't know. That's how they ended the video. She was packing her shit, trying to take her wigs, and he snatched her wigs because he said he paid for them wigs and she couldn't take them wigs. There's also on another side of this. There is the fact that this could have been staged. We don't know. They've been doing, but I think
raises a good question.
I think personally, to do it the way he did it was fucked up, and I can see her feeling some type of way. Because if I give you 10 years, I give you 10 years about it, the least you can do is get on a knee.
Why did she wait 10 years for that? Right.
I mean, and now you want to attack her.
Nah, I'm just asking.
No, because here's the sad thing. No, because I agree with you.
Why? Why?
Because I told you when you first sent it to me, I was like, she been with that nigga 10 years. She should know how he is.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going with it.
She should know how he
simple.
is.
It's that simple. Why?
But sometimes I think some people, and I think it's fair. There's nothing wrong with accepting people for who they are and what they do, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, if you really care about a person, you don't do something for you do it for them.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And even if you're not big on all that sentimental shit, she might be. And I'm not saying you got to go all the way just to please her, but damn, nigga, you could have met her halfway. You could at least got down on a knee. Even if they was inside the house, you could at least got down on a knee. I just think it was a lame way he did it. I'm sorry. From the passenger seat. I mean, that's, you would, and I get what you're saying too, being with somebody that long, it should have been, I can see where you're going with it. I'm trying to look at it from her perspective. Because, I mean, let's be real about it. Unless times have changed. I mean, at least I think personally, marriage is more important to women than it is men. It just is. The wedding, the proposal, all that shit. All that shit's for the woman. All that shit's for the woman.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but damn, if you was gonna do it from the passenger, you couldn't have gave her no flowers first or something, like something. Just straight up from the passenger seat. He was
comfortable with that decision.
And that's my problem.
He was comfortable with it.
And that is also her fault.
Exactly.
As much as it is his.
It is. Because that's what I'm saying. He thought that was.
But somewhere something should have clicked. I can do.
Maybe he's not a person of surprises.
I ain't saying it had to be a surprise.
Maybe he just couldn't hold it no more.
They was on the way home. They was literally in the house like a minute. Like the video ain't but 2 minutes long.
But she had to leave after 10 years because of that? Come on, man.
No, sometimes there is a straw that can break a camel's back. Sometimes
After
you get
10 years.
Listen, you have to look at it from this.
That's like chicks having babies.
No, but that's almost
That's almost. Like I'm waiting for marriage.
That's almost like you being at a job for 10 years, waiting on this promotion, and you can finally see it, like it's there. And then they give it to some Joe Blow from the street who don't know shit about the company, the job, or nothing. You might literally look at them and just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. Because eventually you get tired.
It don't take 10 years to learn nothing.
For some people it does.
Golly.
I know people who have been together almost 30 years and ain't married. Some people don't believe in marriage, bro. They don't. I take that back. They don't believe in the contract.
Well, that's completely different.
But my whole thing is, I'm not going to judge nobody on how long they wait for that, because there's different strokes for different folks.
These two obviously believed in it, and she wanted something different.
I think she just wanted what she said. I think she wanted him to put a little bit of fucking thought into it. I'm trying to look at it because if I were a female and that was me, I would probably feel not only would I feel shitty, I would be mad at him. I would also be mad at myself, because then I would have to look at myself and be like, what have I done to let him think he could just ask? That's an important thing to ask somebody. That's a big ass decision. Mm-hmm. What have I done?
And that's what I was just about.
What have I done to let him think?
We don't know.
But
we don't know how we don't.
Let me finish my fucking.
Nah, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. What you saying?
Well, sometimes I don't need you to agree. Sometimes I just want you to let me finish. Come on, it's 2023. Let me finish. All I'm saying is, but if I'm her, that would also make me look at myself in the mirror. What the fuck was I doing?
Yeah. For
him to think that is okay to just ask me in some nonchalant, basic, plain ass way. Even if I like, and I might like nonchalant and plain. Hell, I might fucking love it. Mm-hmm. But at least act, even if it's only an act, mm-hmm. At least act like you put some type of thought into this for me. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm with you.
And that's why I said I think in the moment, yeah. She mad at that motherfucker, and I can guarantee you, if that video was real, and they did break up, she's looking in the mirror at their whole relationship, reevaluating fucking everything, wondering how she got to that point. Mm-hmm. He didn't like the way he kind of fucked her life up in a way.
Yeah, for real.
Because I guarantee you, he gonna go on after he get done being mad. And most men, we're different. We get mad first, and then we feel hurt and shit later. He gonna look at it and wonder why it didn't work, and he gonna realize. If he really cared. No, because that's important. Because if he really gave a fuck, he gonna look at that and be like, that might have not been the best way. Yeah, I thought it might have worked, but maybe I should have just added,
We also don't know how she's been treating this man for him to feel like that. So
that's fine.
That's what I was saying. I agree with you, because you would have to step back and be like, as her, what the fuck did I do to get to this point? Like, where he thought this was gonna be okay. But if she wasn't acting right, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just some like...
Well, if she wasn't acting right, why the fuck was you asking her in the first place?
People propose for the wrong reasons all the time.
That's what I'm saying. But either way...
All the time. But
either way, what started the question, either way, just looking at it from like all these other hypotheticals we did talk about, it, just looking at it from that aspect, he could have done a little better. I have literally seen people get proposed to at KFC.
And that's wild. It would have been
the motherfucker got on I saw a motherfucker get proposed to at a Greyhound bus station.
But he was on with me.
Exactly. So was the motherfucker at KFC.
But here's the thing too. It would have been ill if he would have got out at like a red light and did it, and then have like everybody around.
Okay, and that's fine.
But yeah, I'm with you.
There's a better fucking way.
Yeah, I'm with you. It was corny. It was definitely corny.
I get her being upset. The one thing I will say is this.
But should she have said no? I feel like she should have said yes, but like that's not the proposal I want.
No, I don't have a problem with her. Here's what I have. Here's my problem with the whole thing, and it's not even a problem. It just makes you wonder maybe at that point in time how solid their relationship was. Because the fact, like I said, if that video was real, they literally broke up right after that. She packed her shit. I don't know if they had kids or nothing because there were no kids in the video. Like, she packed her shit and was walking out.
After 10 years.
So,
Thank you for calling FEAT. Please hold.
and then hell, even looking at it there, maybe it makes you wonder, maybe he only propose because it's been 10 years?
That's what it seemed like.
Like, was
He
she
ain't
tired?
put no thought into that.
Was she tired of waiting? Maybe she had been ready to leave and was hoping for that last ditch, nigga, show me something type thing.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm on her side in the aspect of I get why she made it clear. She didn't say no because she didn't love him. She's like, nigga, you put no type like, and that's why I'm on her side, because she was basically saying, you think so less of me, you couldn't even, you gonna do this from the passenger seat? That, what she was saying in the video, like, that's how I took it. Like, this is everything that I've invested in you or each other, whatever.
He wasn't even enthusiastic about it.
Nah, his whole
He
demeanor,
was like, yo, so,
he come off as one of them nonchalant niggas.
oh, you just gonna...
He probably a cancer.
Fuck you, man. That's fucked up. Next topic is actually...
So this next one is from me.
Yeah, this is red.
So I saw this, I can't remember whether it was Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, Data Loud, one of them. And, okay, I'm slow when it comes to this shit. It was pointed out to me that the video was somewhat old. The other day was the first day I saw it. The guy posted a video on his
It don't matter if it was over.
on his TikTok about how he flew. I guess she was an IG model from Indiana. Flew her out to California. Spent a total of like 5 bands on her, and basically didn't get no action. And was complaining how bougie and rude the bitch was. Basically tried to call the bitch out on the carpet because he ain't getting that. Now,
Are we
He
gonna
made-
disagree on this?
he made the video, because I don't know what you're going to say because
Are
we
we
ain't
gonna
talked about it.
disagree?
So he made the video. The one thing I am glad he did was that he blocked out the woman's face. But the question is, this is going to be fun. Yeah. But the question is, if you fly, and women, y'all can chime, because some women, they do fly dudes out. So, but if you fly a chick in, if you fly a person out, and you don't get no intimacy, do you have a right to be upset?
Want me to take lead?
Well, yeah, I asked the question, so yeah, you go first this time.
You want my honest opinion?
That's the point. Yeah.
Nah, for real though. To me, and I may sound bad for this a little bit, but to me, I think it just depends on what type of woman you messing with. And the reason that I say that,
That's horrible. Go ahead.
the reason that I say that is because if you are an IG model, you know what I mean, like, and all you post is your body, blah blah blah, this and that. You know what I mean? You got an OnlyFans, you doing all of this, blah, 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 blah. This is what I know you for. This is what I know you for. 9 times out of 10, this is probably why I'm attracted to you. You know what I mean? This is why I'm even trying to contact you. Because this is how you display yourself. I'm not trying to get to know you. You know what I mean? Like, because this is all you... Everybody sees this. You have 128,000 people that sees this. Plus, you know what I mean? So this is how you putting yourself out. If you agree to that, if you agree to me flying you out, you don't think I'm gonna expect that? It's the only way I know you. It's the only way I know you. In that sense, money wasn't wrong. She's an IG model. 9 times out of 10, she probably got an OnlyFans. That's how she promote herself. You can't be wrong for taking the propaganda. You can't be wrong for that, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's weird to me. Like, these women, this is all they post, and then they be like, men are creeps. I just got unsolicited dick pics. Like, you put yourself out there, because I know that there's I know there's women in my life that I know that if a dude see her, he know he can't just send a dick pic. You know what I mean? He like, yo, I gotta come at her with a different type of approach. But it's because of the way that she handles herself. It's the way that she handles herself. You know what I mean? They know that they just can't do this, or it can't approach the situation like this because of how she carry herself. And to me, it's all about, this is an IG model, man. This is an IG model. Even if you not like that, you got that stigma. And you know you ain't dumb. Come on, fam. You ain't dumb.
She deserved the treatment she got.
Does she deserve it? No. Should she have?
But you're okay with it.
I'm not okay with it. But that's how.
I'm sorry. Let me let you finish. I'm kind of fucked up by your answer.
I don't know Shorty.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I don't know. We don't know him either. But
yeah, him. I don't know him either. But I don't know hers. If she is a normal IG model, 9 times out of 10, Red, they have OnlyFans. They doing all of this wild shit. Blah blah blah. If you're getting flown out and that's what you're known for, I'm sorry, she may not deserve it because, yeah, she's a human and blah, 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 but that's how you present yourself. You're not offering me anything else. As to oppose to if I seen somebody that's like a realtor or something like that, like, and she carry herself like this and that. If she come out, you know what I mean, I might have to court her a different way.
So
because you're showing me your interest, you know what I mean? Like,
so a job dictates the respect you get?
Certain jobs.
Wow.
Yeah, certain jobs do. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It does.
Wow.
I'm not saying it's right, but it does.
But you're agreeing with it is saying it's right.
I'm not agreeing with it.
You kind of just did.
Nah, all I'm saying is he's not wrong. He's not wrong because that's how she's presenting herself to him.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna wait for you to get finished.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's right, but certain jobs, yeah, it dictates how you get respected.
To answer your question, yeah, we're gonna disagree.
All right, that's cool. I'm done. That's what I had to say.
I didn't expect that from you. It kind of fucked me up a little bit.
Really?
Because if you go by what you said as an analogy, so basically because a woman's a stripper and takes her clothes off, a man can walk up to her on the street and just take his dick out because of what she does for him. That's basically what you're saying.
He didn't just take his dick out.
No, but no, I'm using your words. I'm making an analogy. But you're basically, because you just sat here and said a job can dictate the respect you get.
It does in today's
So that's
world.
what I'm saying. So if a stripper, a person who's a stripper, regardless of why she's stripping, she may be the stripper that's on the one side of the spectrum that's going to school, this, that, and the other is good money. She could be the stripper that's on the other side of the spectrum. She could be the biggest hoe on the East Coast. She's still a person, still a woman. But what you're saying, because she's a stripper and takes her clothes off, and that might be how you know her, a man has the right to basically just walk up to her in any setting and just flash his penis.
He doesn't have a right because that's a crime. Like, he's wrong for doing it because it's wrong. You can't just do that. They made it a law for you not to be able to do that to women or people.
I'm not talking about from that. No,
that's what I'm saying.
But I'm not talking about from that aspect of it. You're saying that, but because of her job, if that happens,
she should be expecting that type of stuff.
Oh, that is sad.
It's not sad. It's the truth, and
job.
That's the problem. I know it's a job, but out of all of the jobs in the world, this is the one that you choose. Yeah, that comes along with everything. Yeah, it's just like it's the same thing like playing with, like, there's more dangerous jobs than there is other jobs, right? So when you sign up for a certain dangerous job, you know every day there's a possibility, like cops. whatever.
No, that part I get. But regardless of what a job is, there should still be a level of respect. That's still a fucking person.
I understand that.
That's just like if somebody's a prostitute, that may make her certain things. She's still a fucking human being.
She's absolutely a human being.
And she still is owed a certain amount, regardless of what her job is. It should still be some respect there.
I'm not saying that there shouldn't.
Kind of.
No, I'm saying they should be expecting this stuff.
So here's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Because of what they picking.
Here's why he was wrong. To me. And he made himself a simp. Now, I've only ever flew a person out one time. And the person I flew out, we had basically talked through, wasn't no DMs back then, but texting and email was the thing back then. There was an understanding of what was going to happen when they got here. So, and here's the reason I say that. And this goes back to what you said during the first hour when we were talking about how dating is out here.
Mm-hmm.
What he did, you can call this me being shallow, whatever. If getting some from that particular person was that important, I'm gonna make sure that's discussed before my wallet even open. That's gonna be discussed in one way or another.
And you don't think that was?
You know, judging by the way he acted, no, I don't. I really don't. Listening to that was, you know what? That was a man who spent some money. And because he spent some money, he literally felt entitled. And when it didn't go his way, he wanted to embarrass the fuck out of her instead of just chalking it up to the game. But we can take it to your point of view. Let's say it was. And let's say she hustled him, which she might have, for all we know. Nigga, that's your fault.
How?
Based off what you said. In this day and age, with the way your generation is, you know when a bitch is hustling you. If you don't, I'm just being real. If you don't, you got no business in that world.
And that may be true.
No, it ain't no maybe. That is true. ain't no, I'm sorry. This ain't even a laughing matter.
Yeah.
That you know what? Perfect analogy for this. You ever seen the movie Pimp with Keke Palmer?
No.
It's actually a good movie. You should watch it. Okay. I ducked it for a long. I'm not the biggest Keke fan.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the nights I couldn't sleep and I watched it. It was actually a good movie. And she is a female. There's a scene in the movie where the hoes are at her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She comes home. She's mad because basically the hoes ain't working. They just regular partying. Mm-hmm. And she says, y'all bitches ain't making no money. And two of the girls that were at the party were friends of the girls from school. And she looked at the girls. She told the girls, take them in the back and do what you're supposed to do. The girls take the dudes to the back except for this one white girl. And the one white girl looks at Keke Palmer and says, you know, I ain't never sucked a dick. And Keke's character says to her, then this ain't the place for you. And you need to leave. That's facts. If I want to put every IG model in the same classification you just put them in, if I ain't ready for that world, I ain't got no business there. Because there's part of me that already should know there's a chance, in spite of what she says, I ain't gonna get what I want.
And he was ready for that.
No, he wasn't. Because here's the thing: if you was really ready for it, you charge it up to the game. There's no point in making a video and trying to embarrass this woman. Because here's the thing: you're also embarrassing yourself. Yeah, you want to talk shit about this woman because she says she don't want you to touch her, this, that, and the other. She just wants to chill. Your dumb ass the one that spent $5,000 for nothing.
Absolutely.
And then, like most niggas, you want to talk. Oh, well, the money ain't shit. If the money wasn't shit, you wouldn't be complaining. You wouldn't have made this video.
This is correct also.
Now you could have did maybe a simple post, just a regular post, and put it on something and said, "Hey, don't fall for this." But you would not go through that extent to try to publicly embarrass this woman, say where she's from, where she lives, what you did, want to get mad because she wouldn't. And I agree with her. I wouldn't fly on Spirit either because that is a death trap. I don't care what nobody. But you. There's no point in you being that vindictive if you wasn't hurt. Because if you was truly a player like that, like he was claiming to be, because in the real video, he says in the video, because she was like, your ego, there was a comment, she makes this up like, your ego fucked up because you ain't getting no pussy. He makes a comment and said, it ain't even about the pussy. I got a bitch on the way right now. Okay, then if that's the case, why you mad? Send her on her way and fuck whoever you got coming over there. Be G about it, like you pretending to be in that.
Nah, you know why? You know why he has the right to be mad.
No, and you didn't let me finish.
Okay.
Because here's my other problem with it. Now, men and women are both at fault for this.
Thank you for calling, please.
He felt to say, I guarantee you, had she came, this will prove my point. I guarantee you, had she came out there and that nigga just spent a couple hundred, we wouldn't even know about this. You wouldn't post no video.
Why you think that?
Please hold.
That's less than what he spent.
That's my point.
He didn't have to do all that.
Exactly.
Is what you said.
And he felt entitled.
Because he did all of that.
And that's a problem. I can't even say it's your generation. I know niggas my age that do some dumb shit. That's a problem with some men. They think. It's just like just like the man in the club. If you buy a woman a drink, he feels that owes him conversation. No, it don't. It doesn't. And that's why some women turn down drinks. Because they might they just don't want to talk to you. And it might not have nothing to do. They might think you're cute, whatever. They might not. Maybe they just ain't in the fucking mood.
Absolutely.
But if they take your drink, this is not a strip club to where you buy the bitch a drink and she has to sit with you for 10, 15 minutes. Buy your drink. Ain't no rule that says I gotta talk to you. Especially, and I didn't solicit for the drink. You trying to do some player shit and just come sit you didn't got the bartender to tell you what I drink and you just come sit. Ain't no rule that says I gotta talk to you. And that's what that was. That was some entitled shit. And we can play it your way. Maybe they did have a talk and maybe he thought he was going to get up on some action. Or maybe that she liked him in a way.
Conversation over.
No, she ain't.
If they talked about it, which I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, we don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did because let's just keep it a bean. You know what I mean? Anyways.
But you can talk about something all you want. Motherfuckers have a right to change their mind. And who knows? Maybe who knows? I mean, it's a bad look, but maybe she got there for whatever reason. Maybe she just wasn't attracted to the nigga.
Yeah, she ain't wrong for saying no. She might have felt like she got catfished. Who knows?
That's why
she said no.
But the level of entitlement to where, and it goes both ways. Because I've seen situations to where women think just because a man likes you, and we talked about this on the last one, motherfucker just supposed to automatically open my wallet because I like it. Yeah, so it go both ways. But to me, that nigga was wrong, and that was some sucker shit what he did.
I don't think he was wrong.
That nigga was wrong. Because at the end of the day, and who knows, maybe she was feeling him. And maybe just got cold feet and didn't want to be bothered. That's her right. Hell, a bitch can get butt naked and then all of a sudden say, you know what, nope, I changed. That's her right to do that.
She was right, but he also was right. She was right to feel how she felt. You know what I mean? But he also was right to feel how he felt. All right. That is topic of the day. Whatever that may look like, you guys are gonna have to accept that and good. But yes, that was topic of the day, yo. Thank you for joining us. End of the show. Bye. We'll see you later. No, I'm joking. Y'all know I would never send y'all off like that.
Oh, that hurt.
Never, ever. I would never, ever send
That was
y'all
painful.
off. Never,
That fucking hurt.
Never. I wouldn't do that to y'all. That was topic of the day. So we can move on over to Cinema Sit Down. Have you watched anything in the last...
I've watched a lot of shit.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, give us a second. We gonna take a little break and we'll be back.
I've watched so much shit, like half of the shit I don't remember the name of it and can't find it. And it's really irritating me.
Me too, man. Okay, I'll start and then you can just keep looking.
Right.
Have you watched Wednesday?
It's on my list. I ain't got to it
You
yet.
didn't get to it yet?
I had some other shit I had to do first.
Okay, so I started that Wednesday joint, but
Everybody I know who saw it, they fucking love it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I have
That's what I
have
heard.
not heard nobody say one bad fucking thing about it.
I started that joint and then I wasn't paying attention and then I had to start it over, so I can't really say yet, but from what I've seen, I think I'm like 2 episodes in for that joint. Like, it looks good. I started watching that Kaleidoscope on Netflix.
I heard a bunch of awesome things about that too.
When they trying to break into that vault. Okay. Yeah, that's about them trying to break into that and still look like...
No, I know what it's about. I haven't yet.
You haven't watched it yet?
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
All right. What else? Did you watch that Glass Onion Knives Out joint? That little mystery, like who killed who.
Yeah, that's part 2 to Knives Out.
Yeah,
My actual plan,
that joint was good too.
my actual plan is to watch that before the games tomorrow. I did finally watch the on Peacock, The Best Man Chronicles.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Was it good?
It was.
Was it?
It was. It's like 8 episodes. None of them are with the exception of the last one, none of them are no more than like 45 minutes long. No, that was.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
No, it is.
You're the second person that I heard that.
I literally watched it in one day. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can say what you want about him. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he's not. Let me tell you something.
Terrence Howard.
That motherfucker, man. Terrence Howard is like, hey,
Terrence Howard.
that character he played, man. No, but it was good. You are going to see something you don't like. It was building. You saw it coming. And it's actually an interesting topic. I wish you had seen it because that's something I hope you have watched it by the next time because there's something that happens with a particular character. Yeah, you need to watch it. But no, it was good. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. It was very good.
I have not seen that, but you are the second person that said that.
Yeah,
really,
it was.
really good.
I woke up once on a Saturday. I woke up on a Saturday morning. Went to the grocery store, started doing laundry, just turned it on, and did not move from the couch. I watched all 8 episodes. It was good.
So I just recently started getting into The Boys on Prime.
I've tried.
Red, let me tell you,
I've
okay?
tried.
I'm glad that you said that.
I've tried.
I'm glad that you said that. How far have you gotten in that show?
I couldn't get through the first season.
You see? But here's the thing, though. I used to think the same thing. I tried to watch that show 5 times. And then my man Cedric was like, yo, really give The Boys a chance. Like, just watch all the way to the end in the first season. If you don't like the first season, then you're not going to like the show. I started watching this show, Red. I am now on season 3. Season 4 is about to come up.
I'll put it back on the list.
It's a really, really, really good show. I know it seemed goofy, and there is a lot of weird stuff that happened.
I'll put it back on the list.
It's kind of like the Avengers times 10, like
Yeah,
more hardcore. But the storyline is dope, though.
I'll put it back on the list, but I did.
It's dope.
I
It's
tried.
dope.
I tried and couldn't get.
Trust me, I wouldn't be telling you about this if it wasn't. It's dope.
I tried and just couldn't get into it.
So I'm into that. The boys. The Last of Us just came out on HBO Max. If you know about The Last of Us,
that's my boyfriend, the Mandalorian.
yeah,
And that's getting ready to come back.
yep, Mandalorian, yep. Can't wait for that to come back. Last of Us is a PlayStation game that is probably one of the best PlayStation games ever. You know what I mean? One of the best storylines ever. If they follow the game, it's going to be really good. That show
Is that what that's based off of?
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's
I did
based
not
off
know
of
that.
a video game.
I did not know that.
So if they follow the game, the show is going to be phenomenal. I think
I'm gonna
everybody
catch
should
up.
watch
I'm
that.
gonna catch up on a lot of shit now that football season is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the NBA, but I'm a football guy, and now that that's pretty much almost done, I'm gonna catch up on a lot of shit.
Last of Us. Your Honor is back on.
I gotta go back and watch the first season because I can't.
Your Honor is
I'm glad it's back. I can't fucking remember how it ended for some reason. I gotta go back and watch like the last couple episodes. But I recorded. I got it in the thing. I don't remember how it ended.
You want me to tell you?
No.
Okay, hold on.
No. Godfather of Harlem is back on.
Oh, what is this, season 3?
Yep. First episode was awesome.
I didn't see season 2. I gotta watch season 2.
You did watch season 1.
I did watch season 1.
So I'm gonna tell you right now one thing you will not like about season 3. Even though the guy was okay and he seems to be doing it a little differently and it might work for the storyline, it's a different Malcolm X. So the original one they had playing, I guess when they started, Corona and everything held everything up. I guess when they started filming season 3, he was doing some other projects and couldn't come back. So they got it's a different guy doing Malcolm. But yeah, season 3 is back. It's good. BMF is back.
BMF definitely is back.
BMF
That's
is
a
back.
fact. BMF is back on that.
Have you watched The Menu?
I watched The Menu last week.
So did I.
Last weekend.
What did you think?
I kind of figured it was going to be some culty type, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Like, so it didn't surprise me.
I watched that shit and was like, what the fuck?
How gruesome it was surprised me.
Man.
I didn't think they was going to be showing a lot
And your
of
boy,
that
the chef, Ralph, I'm a fan of his. Ralph, I can't say his last name. He was in The Kingsman and some other shit. I like it. That shit tripped me out.
Yeah, that was
especially the ending. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was trippy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Speaking, so on Netflix, here's something you should watch. There's a thing on there called the Mumbai Mafia. It's about police in India. They're called Encounter Police. They literally just went out and killed people. They didn't arrest nobody.
For what though?
Anything.
For committing crimes?
Anything. It's a good watch. It's about an hour and a half long. You will thank me. It's a good watch. There's some crooked motherfuckers.
What is it called?
The Mumbai Mafia. Oh, and next month, February 9th, you comes back. And they're doing it just like Ozark, and it's pissing me off. 2 parts. First part comes out in February, the second part comes out in March.
Wow.
I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on you.
Next week too, that Jonah Hill movie come out
With Eddie
You
Murphy.
People, yeah. Eddie Murphy, Lauren
Eddie
London.
Murphy, Nia Long, Lauren London.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I don't
good.
know who his parents are in the movie. They don't show that, but it's
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Congrats to Eddie Murphy for getting his Cecil B. DeMille Award for the Hollywood Foreign Press Golden Globes. Did you see his speech?
I heard him say something about.
So he said,
Will Smith,
he said, there's 3 things you can do to keep your career going and to stay out of trouble. And he said, I've been doing this my whole life. He said, the first one is pay your taxes. He said, the second one is mind your business. And he said, the third one is keep Will Smith's wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. There's also a Will Smith joke in The Best Man. And your boy Terrence Howard, it's hilarious the way he does. You gotta watch that, bro. It's good. You'll like if you were a fan of. I will say if you weren't a fan of the Best Man movies, then don't watch it. Don't waste your time. But if you liked them, you're gonna want to. No, it was good.
You know why I've been leery about watching these stuff? Because the last one I watched was the holiday one when Shorty died, and that just tugged on my heart, man.
It was fucked up.
That hurt me to watch.
And that's actually how it starts. He's still going through his grieving.
That tore me up inside, and I'm like, I know this is a movie, but geez,
Yeah, that was
Louise,
fucked up.
like, why is she going through this, man? Like,
And believe it or not, even though she's dead, she has a small. She's in the very.
he had to rush home from the game.
It's either the first or second episode. It's like she has a very small. She's in it. It's a small part, very small, but she's in it. But no, it's good.
Yeah, that hurt me.
You'll like it though.
When I seen that was coming out, I'm like, man, if they gonna keep reliving that moment, I don't want to see it.
They don't relive it. Like I said, the first episode he's somewhere doing some things, and they going to get him because he's still processing everything. But no, it's good though. You'll like if you like the first two movies, you will. You'll like it.
I'll get into it.
I don't know if you ever watched it the first season because we talked about him earlier, Jeremy Renner. Second season of Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, I keep hearing about that. I didn't.
You never watched the first season?
Nah.
First season was. Actually my plan this weekend before the games.
You're not gonna watch all of that.
Actually, because both of the games start. Well, Knives Out is a movie, so I can do that. I might do that tonight, honestly, when I get home. I can get Mayor Kingstown in if I wanted to. Because I'll probably wake up tomorrow around my normal time, do my little Instacart. I gotta run to Target, and I'm chilled. First game don't come on until 4. I can get a good 5-6 episodes in. But yeah, second season of that is on. I've been watching Tulsa King. Have you watched that yet?
Yeah,
That Sylvester Stallone shit?
told
That's
me
actually
about
pretty
that
good.
too. Yeah, you told
It
me
is.
about that too.
That's actually pretty good. I'm liking it so far.
I'm gonna get into that. I just got so
I'm a
watching-
Sylvester Stallone fan.
I'm
so-
watching so many things right now. It's like I just gotta start narrowing them down.
Yeah, but
You know
that's
what I
actually.
mean? But I'm gonna watch both of them.
I'm about to start watching. It's a little before your time. I used to watch it when I was a teenager. I thought it was a good show. They're rebooting Night Court.
What is that?
Night Court was a sitcom that you were young. It used to be a sitcom that was on. You probably don't even know none of the people that were on it. It was a sitcom that used to come on Thursday night. They're rebooting it. They got old girl from the. They got one original cast member back, John Larroquette, and then old girl from Big Bang Theory. She's the judge. I'm about to start checking that out.
I think that's all I've been watching. Other than that, I've been watching basketball and the NFL playoffs.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm about to get caught up on a bunch of shit. I still haven't watched The Invitation yet. I've heard people talk about that. I haven't watched it.
I've seen The Invitation. It kind of threw me for a loop because there's another movie called The Invitation that was similar to that, but this one had a twist on it that I didn't see coming. So
Big ups to Angela Bassett for winning the Golden Globe for Black Panther. She won the Golden Globe and the Critics' Choice.
did Zendaya win a Golden Globe
Yeah.
for Euphoria?
I can't remember. But Angela Bassett, she's due. And I'm hoping she gets nominated for the Oscar for yeah. 'Cause that's the category she won in was Best Supporting Actress. I didn't realize they gave old girl a show. I saw that in the preview.
Who's old girl?
She had a small part in the Mandalorian. Rosario Dawson.
Oh, Willow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Samuel L. Jackson got something coming on too on Disney Plus. I saw
For
the
the
preview.
Avengers.
No, he's a totally different character. Like he got hair and I saw the preview literally right before I came over here. Saw the they was doing like one of them commercials where they were showing all the upcoming new shows, and it was talking about the Mandalorian, and what the fuck was it? What's it called? Yeah, he's got something new. Secret Invasion.
Oh, that's a whole nother something different.
Well, no, because he is Nick Fury,
Right.
but it was Nick Fury. I'm assuming from looking at it, it was Nick Fury before he went bald and the eye patch and everything.
Oh, it's a Nick Fury story.
That's what it looked like
Mm.
in the preview. So yeah, I'm anxious to see that. Was that all I watched? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to fucking tell you. Netflix or was it on something?
All right, moving on over to Music Loop. I'm not sure a lot has come out, and if it has, I really don't know.
I don't think nothing has, honestly.
I'm thinking the last one I talked about, SZA's album, right? If I haven't, it's out by now. SZA's SOS album, and Absol's Herbert album is all I've been listening to. Other than that, I literally do not know any other music that. Yeah, as far as Music Loop, I haven't listened to anything. I've been listening to SZA's SOS album and Absol's album. That is it. I don't know what else is coming out. Have you been listening to anything, Red?
I don't think nothing.
Anything at all?
I don't even think I've downloaded anything since the last time we was over here talking about.
Me either. I haven't downloaded anything. I've been listening to the same music.
Shit, I don't think I've.
A little loosey gooseys here, but nothing for real.
Yeah, I ain't. Oh well, I take that back. Well, I did. Babyface has an album out.
Do we?
Yeah, and it's basically like it's a feature album. I mean, he's on every song, and he has women. Each song features a female. It's actually not a bad listen. It's a nice little ride out here. Like he's got songs on here with Ari Lennox, Kalani, Ella Mai.
You listen to the whole thing?
Yeah, I actually like it.
How many songs is it?
13.
It's not a bad.
But that's what's funny with the way music is made now. 13 songs, but the album it is only 40 minutes long. But it's like I think my favorite one is probably I'm a big Ella Mai fan. I like her. And I think other than that, there's some white people shit you wouldn't like none of this. I can't help who I am, dog. You know, some shit just, hey, I can't help it, bro. Yeah, I don't even think nothing has really came out, bro.
It hasn't at all.
I'm trying to bring up a little listen now thing.
Ain't nothing there, man. There's nothing new that has come on. Maybe a song here and there, but no good albums or nothing. All right, that's it for Music Loop. We're gonna move on over to Cheers. This is the end of the show where you guys grab something to drink around you, no matter what it is, and you gotta cheers up with us. This is where we thank you. Yeah, but this is Cheers, where we cheers you guys out. We just want to say thank you for staying this long with us. This might be a part 2,
what the fuck is that?
or
Juice?
yeah, that's all I got right now. So
how much of that bottle did you drink before I got here?
it was only like right here. It was only like 2 glasses.
I'm just checking.
But yeah, this is where we say cheers. Thank you guys for staying with us this long. It
Appreciate
might be
you.
a part 1, part 2. I don't know,
This might
but
be 3 parts. Hell, shit.
yeah, we don't know.
The way we didn't did that.
I don't know what it is, but we just
We'll
want
be
to
better
say
next time.
we just want to say thank you for staying with us,
We were
however
good this time,
long
though.
it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank you. Cheers it up. We'll see you guys on the next go round. Stay up. Be safe. Yeah, we'll see you on the next go round.
I holla at y'all.
You feel me?
Boom.